Hey everybody! So I am coming to you today on this very snowy, wintry, wondery day because I wanted to talk about tongue ties and lip ties. And I've kind of procrastinated on talking about this, but it's such a huge topic right now. It's something we see in our office every single day. And when we get a new baby in our office, one of the things we always ask is, do they have a lip or tongue tie, or did they have a lip or tongue tie that was revised? And this is so important. It's so important, because if a baby has a tongue or a lip tie, we already know that there's dural tension. We know that. Dura, this is kind of hard to explain, but what I want you guys to think about with the dura is that it's like a saran wrap that actually covers your brain and your spinal cord. And it has attachments to the sphenoid, the occiput, C1 or C5, C2, C5, and then your sacrum. So basically, head, neck, top and bottom, basically. And that's how I like to explain it to a lot of people. Up here, down here, because you tend to get that. So when we have a tongue or a lip tie, those are actually soft tissue restrictions that are affected by cranial and dural tension. Okay, so now say we get a lot of people who will say, but it was revised at birth, or we had a revision done. Awesome. Okay, so but that it doesn't remove. Hey Regina, it doesn't remove the tension or the stress from the system. It just took care of that one restriction, which can be super helpful with nursing and things like that. So totally not saying anything against it, but we still need to make sure that we are addressing the tension and the tension and the stress throughout the system. And this is so important, you guys, because stress actually will leave stains on our nervous system. This is why we need to make sure we're getting those babies in and we're getting them scanned to see where is that system holding on to stress and tension. Hey guys, if you're just joining us. So that's what we do in our office, is we really scan them. Body work, yes they do, absolutely. They absolutely go together. So basically we scan them to see where their system is holding on to that stress. And then we need to monitor them. You guys, when we are seeing kids, this is why I don't just say one visit and I'm like, okay, come back when you want to, because stress does not just disappear, it actually dissipates. And it is our job to monitor it and keep following it out. That stress is gonna change, it's gonna move, and we need to make sure that it's making those changes. And that's why we do the monitoring, that's why we do the scans in our office. We really wanna make sure that we're following it out and giving you guys the best care possible. We're doing cranials, we're addressing where that stress is at. Like I said, it leaves stains on the nervous system. So even a little baby, absolutely, if we're talking about the dura like we are with tongue and lip ties, that's one of the first things to form in utero. So that means they probably had some stress and tension on their system since very soon after conception, because the nervous system is the first thing that starts developing, and the dura is right around there. The dura is that saran wrap that covers the brain and the spinal cord. So make sure that these babies, even if your child didn't have a tongue or a lip tie, maybe they didn't have that tongue or lip tie, they can still have tension and stress in that system. And we want to make sure that we are doing our best to get that system to release the stress. We want to make sure we have these nice, easy, soft neurology with these babies, really flexible babies and everything. So if you guys found this informational, please share it. Please share it with your friends, share it with your families. Let's start a discussion about this, because oftentimes, like what I see in my office is somebody will have a revision done and then they have a lot of reflux, or then they get done with the reflux and all of a sudden it becomes ear infections, things like that. So we don't get rid of those, it just changed on us, okay? So we really wanna make sure that we're catching these early on and that we're doing our best to give these babies the best start in life possible. Thanks guys, bye.